The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field. It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit. And a good return is he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt, now in year number 6.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
There he run with a second-round pick from April's draft. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. They'll run on first down. Pass. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
Well, that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Buckner. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line.
Colts, first down.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Rams.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Gross. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
First down. First and goal, Indianapolis.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, but instead a handoff up the middle. And he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 8. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. From the 5-yard line, will this opening drive yield 6? This is 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do now. They keep holding on to that attitude because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
Last week's game.
Good. Four touchdowns, one pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you were playing this week or not, if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right. I think the ratio is pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
And at a 42-yard line here, brought down there. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Quick throw going to be caught by Foster. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Brings up third and
out of the gun now on third down. Pass taken in. It's been tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
First and 10 at the 30.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Back to throw again. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
It's third and 15.
Operating from the gun. Strong. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
It's fourth down.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up the score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Second and long. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Curtis.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. From the left side, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
First down.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. On first down, Cole. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
2nd and 11 at the 47.
Back to throw. Buckner. Throw left side complete. That's George. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third.
From the gun on third down. Buckner. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28.
A gain of 19 yards.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Cole. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Right off the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
And 10 yards.
Looking to throw. Buckner. He finds his man, complete. It's Curtis. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Buckner. He finds his man, complete. That's Curtis. And the Colts are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Buckner. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And now throw incomplete.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
2nd and 4. Great effort there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 11.
From the gun on 3rd down. Strong. And it is caught. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he will find his man on the outside.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Out of the gun, they hand to Foster. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Tyreek Williams on the stop. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and sneak it here. Oh, he is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Strong. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Working to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Buckner. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gross. The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Operating from the gun, Buckner. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The Colts send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 30. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return, and the Lions will take over.
The Lions offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A 1st down carry for Foster. And he is swallowed right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Strong.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over in that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Strong.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Strong. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 11-yard line.
A shotgun handoff now. Foster. And a tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd.
Operating from the gun. Strong. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th.
It's now 4th down.
And his kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
He finds his man complete. It's Curtis. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
They'll run on 1st down. Cole.
They'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
The tackle man just shy of midfield. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Buckner. Now they go screen. It's complete. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
And the Colts 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down.
Off the play fake. Buckner. And now the ball's out. Foul near midfield.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
He finds his man complete. It's Curtis. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The Colts send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
The Lions offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
Throwing to start the drive. Strong. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
To number 24.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. And past the 40. The 40's out of bounds.
1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
He finds his man complete. That's Townsend. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Buckner. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And
strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Touchdown, Detroit! A big play there. 60 yards.
And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here the opening minute of the third quarter.
And the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Colts to take over. They've lost 9 straight coming into this affair, and they've told us time and time again, and they are tired of hearing about it. Good news, they've got the lead right now as they start this drive 1st and 10.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Second and a couple.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Up the middle they go. It's Cole. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up.
They'll go to the keeper.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Colts first down.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Colts.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Buckner. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
That ball popped free. We can hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Shifts by at the 15. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Strong. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
From the 23, here's second down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Going up the middle, Foster. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 5.
Looking to throw. Strong. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Townsend. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They run up the middle with Foster. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Strong. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7.
Back to throw. Strong. He's going to get down to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll hand off to Foster. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Operating from the gun. Strong. He finds his man complete. That's Townsend. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there that'll lead to a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw out play action.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Off play action. Strong. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Looking to throw. Strong. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So the 3 points there in CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Colts offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 20.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Back to throw. Buckner. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, They don't want to see the field goal kickers out on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. The give. This is Foster. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. 2nd and 11. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
10 yards on the play. That's good for the Lions. First down.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great play there. 45 yards. And the Lions have taken a 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. In motion goes the tight end. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Buckner. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete. The Colts send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today.
It's 4th down.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll go again with Foster. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Strong. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. On the run, it's Foster. Break through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
2nd and 2.
This is Foster. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he's going to have the Lions first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Strong. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
And this offense on 3rd down today, well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
And that will be incomplete.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to put them a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And this one is right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back from this game.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a 1-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good.
Throwing to start the drive.
Buckner. A quick throw there is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw.
Buckner. This throw to the middle taken in by Cole. Here comes a big one as this crowd gets out making some noise. It's 3rd and short. They'll try and sneak it here. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain on the play.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
And he's got his man in stride. Complete.
2nd and 10.
To number 82. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Back to throw.
Buckner. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Buckner. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
The Colts send out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And Detroit getting set to go now. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
But you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Off the play fake. Strong. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the pistol, it's Foster.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
They run. It's Foster.
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Townsend.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
brings up third and less than a yard.
They'll go with the keeper. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
On 3rd down, Foster. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
He was brought down by James Pierce. A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Lions, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Colts,